Welcome and thank you for taking the time to find out more about the GCSE AQA Religious Studies course. I'm Mrs. Jolly and I'll explain what you can expect when you choose to take this subject. So why study religious studies? Well, this is one of the best subjects that you can take in order to express your curiosity about the wider world. You'll be able to develop your knowledge and understanding of the global society and have an opportunity to discuss some really controversial issues. You'll be able to express your own opinions and learn about the opinions of other people. This is really important because it also promotes respect for others and tolerance for different views. You'll be able to answer, or indeed question, some of the ultimate questions in life. I mean, why do we exist? Okay, so the big question is, what can I do with my religious studies qualification? Where can it take me? Well, this isn't about learning to follow a religion or to have a religious belief, but it's about building up a range of valuable skills that can be applied to any and every job role, especially those that involve other people. This will be useful if you decide to go travelling in your life. You can understand the customs and rituals that other people follow in different countries. It's also a subject that is highly valued within the care sector, so in the NHS, along with other uniformed services. Any customer-facing job role will find this qualification useful. You also build a range of study skills that can be applied to your other subjects and other levels of study that you may choose later in life. The assessment is done through 2 exams at the end of Year 11. The first exam, paper 1, covers the religions that we study, and we choose to study Buddhism and Christianity, and you sit an hour and 45-minute exam that covers those. Paper 2 looks at thematic studies, and I'll talk more about what those ones are in a moment, but again, it's another exam of 1 hour and 45 minutes. Both of the papers have a range of short, multiple choice and long answer responses. A quick look at the specification that you will be following as part of the GCSE course. For paper 1, for the religions, the first religion we look at is Buddhism, and that covers the early life of the man who became known as the Buddha, the way of living for Buddhists day to day, both in the past and now, how they aim to reach enlightenment, the practices that they promote and the practices that they avoid. We'll look at things like meditation and creating mandalas. For the Christianity section, we will look at how Christians view God, how they understand him and their role in his life, his role in their lives, and how it impacts their day-to-day living. For paper 2, we get to look at a range of different themes. So we look at religion and life, and this is a really broad unit looking at everything from the universe, how it became into existence, the environment, how animals are treated or should be treated, how humans came to be, and the controversial issues of abortion and euthanasia, whilst also considering what might happen when we die. One of the other themes is looking at arguments that people use to evidence God's existence. So how there may be design in the world, how miracles may happen, how they may have had a personal experience of God. But we also consider the arguments that are used to say that God absolutely can't exist because there's evil and suffering in the world. So that's really interesting. We look at crime and punishment. So reasons that people commit crimes, whether that we should offer forgiveness, how we might forgive somebody for a heinous crime, the punishments that are used with a particular focus on the controversial use of the death penalty in some places. We'll also look at how victims of crimes can be helped. Finally, we look at war, conflict and peace. So again, we look at the reasons behind war, why people protest, whether we should be able to protest. We look at different types of war, like just war and holy war. We look at acts of terrorism, how they are viewed by the media and by us in our lives today. We look at acts of pacifism and again, how we can help victims of war. So there's lots to get your teeth into, lots to discuss, lots to have opinions about. If you want more information other than this presentation, first stop should be myself. Come and speak to me and I can talk you through and show you some of the resources. Alternatively, you might want to have a look at the AQA Religious Studies website where you can see the whole specification in full. Alternatively, you might want to have a look at the article written by a student who completed the qualification, and they explain how they think it has been beneficial to them. So read a student's own words. So as I said, if you want some more information, you can come and speak to me, or you can email me, cjolly@manor.school, and I'll be more than happy to answer any further questions you have. So thank you very much again for taking the time to listen. Thank you.